Hello and welcome back. We've got another linear algebra problem here today. Let's read it. What is the gradient and the y-intercept of the graph of 3x plus 8y equals 2? Well, normally, or sometimes at least, we've seen equations that look like this. Y equals mx plus c. And when an equation looks like that, we know that m is equal to our gradient and c is equal to our y-intercept. Unfortunately, 3x plus 8y equals 2 is not looking the same as our gradient-intercept form of the equation over on the left. But we can use some algebraic rearranging and make it look the same. So our aim is to get y on its own. And let's begin by getting rid of the 3x, or we can get rid of the 8. But we want to think about which one is furthest away from y. So in this case, the 8 is multiplying the y. That's quite a strong operation if you think about your orders of operation. And the 3x is just getting added on to 8y. So if we take away 3x from both sides, we'll have 2 minus 3x. Now we've almost got the y by itself. It's just got an 8 getting multiplied by it. So if we divide both sides by 8, we will have the y on its own. All over 8. There we go. Now this doesn't really look like y equals mx plus c. So let's rearrange this a bit further. Let's split up the fraction. So if your numerator, the part on top of the fraction, is getting divided by a single term on the bottom, you can just split it up. So 2 over 8 minus 3x over 8. This is still looking a little bit not quite the same as y equals mx plus c. So we can just change the order of some of these terms around. That'll help us out. So this negative 3x on 8, if we put that first, that might help us out. And then we can add 2/8 on the end. Now this is the exact same as the previous line. We've just changed the order of the terms. Just be careful of that negative sign and keep it with the 3x on 8. Another thing you might notice is I've written the first term, negative 3 on 8, times x. And there's a reason for that. It just makes it a little bit easier to see what our m value is. So here our m value is equal to negative 3 on 8. And our c value, or the y-intercept, is equal to 2 on 8. Hold on. 2 on 8, we can simplify that. That one's easy for us. We know that's just 1 on 4. Now the dangerous part is if you get to maybe this step here or this step here, you might think, okay, I've got it. M is equal to 2/8 and c is equal to negative 3x on 8. That's quite a common thing that I've seen a lot of people do. Just make sure that the m value is the coefficient of x, or just the number that multiplies the x, and the c value is the constant, or just a number that doesn't have a pronumeral attached. So this, no good. Be careful of that. So our answers are just down here. Our gradient is negative 3 over 8, and our y-intercept is 2/8, which can be simplified to 1/4. Thanks for joining me for another video, and I'll see you next time.